All right, next day we're back on this. If you remember from previous videos, one of those is getting replaced with one of these. These systems were installed by somebody else who literally butchered them, hacked them, jabbed them, screwed, glued, and tattooed the owner on the installation of these. They were serviced so wrong so many times before I got to them. And we're turning a jackass into a racehorse here. Yeah, right, with a Goodman. So vacuum only capable of getting this down to 71 microns, and that's with the systems open. Let's turn off the vacuum. And of course, when you turn valves, you lose a little vacuum. And let's look at our moisture indicator. Where's it at? Moisture indicator. Where in the hell? Why can't I see our moisture? Oh, there we go. Nice and green, not yellow. And now this is off a system that was open to the air many times, contaminated, overcharged, undercharged. I can't even tell you how many problems prior to this motor burning out there was. So the line set is the original old line set. The evaporator is the original old evaporator downstairs. And we're going to look at that. So we're going back down again. So we're leveling out. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Can I turn on the light? Does that help? Not really. Come on, focus. God damn it. Okay, well, it's going back down. We're going down to 103. 103.3. I wonder if I turn it this way. 3.1. I have the sun in my screen, and now I cannot even see my screen. I'm just guessing. So I'm gonna call that good to go, and that's better than this thing's ever got, except for the very first time when I came here to fix it and service it. I drained out the refrigerant. I think this unit was like, one of these units was 6 pounds overcharged, and one of these units was 8 pounds overcharged when I came to this job back in the early 2000s and something, because these are 2000s. These were put in 2012. And so remember, this is only for temporary clean out, these two units, and it's going to run for 40 hours or a little more by the time I get back, and then I'm removing these, and then I'll put a brand new one in the correct position down by the expansion valve inside. That's it. My son is going to do this job. I have so much damn work. This was an emergency. We're not supposed to be on this job, but it was emergency, and it's one of my good old customers, and that is why I'm back here. My other job is just a couple blocks away, and that was a scheduled job from last year, and he bought and purchased all the equipment, so he gets priority. Anybody who buys and purchases the equipment is job number one priority. If they have to hem or haw or think about it, or keep changing their mind or changing the floor plan and stuff like that, I'm sorry, dude. You have to keep moving in the back of the list. It's either ready now, jump, go, or excuses, and then I'll give you excuses why I can't come back. And it's eventually either you know what you want or you don't know what you want. Yes, I know architects can be problems, and your engineers who write up your plans, and the city can be a problem, and then the plumber can be the problem, then the electrician can be the problem, and then the general can be the problem, and then I can be the problem, because I'll just get fed up and just start, you know, going, you cost me so much time, your general cost me time, your electrician. And I find this at all the jobs. Literally, the generals, the contractors, the plumbers can cause the HVAC guy so many headaches and problems. He wastes so many time trying to refix their work after you finished it that you don't even want to come back no more. And you've seen some of my videos on that. So this is ready to go. My son's gonna do it, and I won't be able to videotape anything, unfortunately. And this is a piece of shit brown turd Goodman. Oh, wait a minute, it's gray. Oh yeah, Daikin now. It has absolutely nothing. And when I asked, does it come with the option of ambient, cold air, weather ambient kit, he laughed at me. He says, it's a Goodman. They don't give you nothing. you get bare bones. Then I actually went and picked this up from the Goodman distributor in the San Francisco Bay Area, and I asked the guy who represents Goodman, oh, can I get this with the ambient air kit and heater for the compressor and stuff like that? And he looked at me, he smirked and he giggled, you know, laughed a little bit, and he says, are you kidding? This is he even said it, and he sells this product, and he goes, it's a Goodman. So later we are adding the cold ambient kit to this. We will hit the heater blanket, because in this certain commercial industrial situation that this is used, we only have cold snaps in San Francisco once every dozen years, and it will literally hit 20 or 30 degrees outside. So this condenser will be off, but the inside processing room will be in the 70s or upper 70s degrees. So that evaporator will be sitting in, all the refrigerant lines inside will be sitting in the upper 70 degrees, while the compressor out here is in the 30s or 20s, sitting for like 12 hours off, freezing. So what's going to happen to that refrigerant migration? Where is it going to go? And there's no heater on this compressor. So what's going to happen on startup? Day after day, while we have that few days that San Francisco actually freezes every dozen years. When I do a job, it's supposed to last 20 or 30 years. Except for this. I know this aluminum coil is going to rot away in about 5 years. It's going to start showing, touching it. It's going to be flaking away because it's a Goodman. That's it. I'll see you guys. Catch you later. I'll be back at this job after he has it up and running.